he was not playing that much. Obviously, being working
man, working dad, exactly.
Exactly. It's not
going the full adult life now.
It's not that easy to find the time to play some tournaments, but he tends to be here for the big ones. He had an amazing performance at the Smash in Tuilière.
Yeah.
I think he finished second.
Yeah, back in 2022.
Exactly. And ever since he's always been a threat in brackets. But yeah, as we said, Kepler being quite sharp, and we're going into the first game here. It's going to be Wii Fit Trainer against Snake.
Projectile heavy matchup.
Exactly.
Because of course, aeschli wants to stay out of the grenade range and the explosive range, so he's going to use the balloon. He's going to use the sun salutation, of course.
Yeah. And yeah, I just remembered, speaking of Smash in Tuilière, to give you a sense of who aeschli is. If you don't know him, he has wins against Mescol in Smash in Tuilière. He obviously also has wins on Yaka, Destiny.
All the classic ones, yes.
Exactly.
That we see here, but could be a threat out of country as well, or when French players come to visit.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's mainly because of those weird matchups that you have to be prepared for, because he's prepared for all the classic ones, but you are not usually.
And very, very projectile heavy, as you said. We have a little C4 on the platform. He just blew up. He's back there, and aeschli gonna be sent off stage against the Nikita. That could be dangerous, but the balloon.
Smash is gonna be enough.
Yeah.
With that rage, 174. That's maybe without the breathing, how can you kill? Like you need to find a way to kill early Snake, and you have the down airs if you manage to get him out of stage, but not that easy against the grenades, against the burst options that Snake has. Like it's a zoner with an excellent burst option with the dash attack and nair as well out of shield.
Absolutely.
And down air. So
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to be careful.
And for example, I mean, Wii Fit Trainer can kill with her dash attack, for example, but getting those kind of options against Snake, as you said, you have to go through the grenade wall, and it's gonna be really hard. You can also kill with your up air, which is a very strong move, but at the same time, Snake forces an horizontal game, so it's hard to find up airs in those situations.
213%, still alive. Trying to find the dash attack, as you said, but doesn't manage to get it yet. Kepler staying out, getting a few more percents. Once against the grenade, saved him, I believe.
Yeah.
And 224, still alive.
And it's huge for Kepler to survive that long, obviously. In that kind of matchup, against Snake in particular, being behind is not really comfortable.
Cooking the grenades just in time to manage to find a few more percents. Gets the deep breathing now, so it might be harder, but doesn't get grabbed, doesn't get anything, Like he could get another stock just like that.
Absolutely, with the rage. At that point, an up tilt is gonna probably take the stock.
He's unkillable. Finally, Kepler is gonna do it. He's gonna get that juggle situation, but if you need 200% to kill Kepler every time, that's gonna be an issue in the match.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a huge issue for aeschli.
Absolutely, and that issue at the moment takes the form of a whole stock lead for Kepler, Mind Sanity Kepler.
Yeah, kept the tag during the Easy Arbor. You're representing the team in Japan.
Yeah. For sure, Mind Sanity very, very loyal to their players, and the
Swiss team.
And their players as well.
Yes,
loyal to them.
Ooh, could have been a good percent. Ooh. No jump. No, he has to land. And those projectiles are gonna make his life a little bit harder to do that. Can he find a way?
Yeah, aeschli working very hard to get back into that game, and for the moment it's quite convincing actually.
He hasn't been touched that much.
Obviously he has to kill. If the story goes like in the last stock, it's gonna be problematic. But at that point, aeschli gets the stock, and 77% on the Wii Fit player.
Usually you're not ready for that whole distance, from ledge. Wii Fit goes so far, and if you're not ready, you're gonna get F-tilted every time.
Yeah, that's
because they know that you don't know. Ooh, C4. Yeah, C4 was hidden, and just like that, Kepler extending his lead, taking the game slowly and surely. Projectile game, setting up his game plan, and seems to be working. Yeah,
it seems to be working indeed. And we had a few comeback vibes from
Yeah.
aeschli at the
He
end
tried
of the
to at
game.
the second game, on the second stock. Like,
Exactly.
he tried to.
He found a way to kill earlier, as he said, with that deceptive roll distance on the ledge. But it was not enough to disturb my Insanity Kepler, who's looking rock solid with the glasses at the moment.
Glasses on stage.
Agent Kepler. Okay, we're going on Pokemon Stadium 2. A very big factor was also the fact that, you know, Kepler was able to take the first stock and then survive so long. If you can get an early lead against Snake, obviously you're gonna be much more comfortable.
Yeah.
So it's all gonna be about those early interactions.
Grenades for the moment are working quite well back here on the ledge trap situation once again. What is it gonna be? Grenade, grenade. And more down here out of shield once again, good percents, and now it's up tilt time. Tries to get the down smash on ledge, does not work properly. The breathing is there, so Kepler has still to be careful, you know, because one good combo with the breathing and you're out.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know, aeschli is kind of stuck on the ledge here, and just like that, the deep breathing is out.
Nikita against Balloon. Sun Salutation against Grenade. Back here, out of shield. He's gonna catch the mist up tilt, the rift up tilt.
Yeah.
So, as you said, early lead. Well, not that much, but still a stock. And as we have seen the game plan from both, now aeschli can use everything he has in his pockets to just get a few more percents, you know. Balloon.
That's what he's doing, but oh my god, he's surviving. Surviving here is huge, because you might... No.
Oh, and the cable, yes.
I was about to say
you do that.
You might, you know, take a few more percents, but the Nikita is gonna make sure aeschli doesn't. And yeah, very even between those two players. Two very good players, as we said earlier. And Balloon for grenade.
It's grenades all the way for Kepler, of course. Doesn't want to take any risks against that deep breathing, so he's gonna play his projectile game. Aeschli is gonna try to do that as well, but you know, I would say with its projectiles are a bit worse than Snake's ones, you know, like, especially to kill. So we'll see exactly. F-tilt for the moment, it's quite close between those two still. Still finds a grenade explosion. Nikita against Balloon. Okay, fine. What is it gonna be?
Oh, very good back here by Kepler to keep aeschli off of him.
It's gonna kill first. That's the main point. Will he find an up tilt? Will aeschli find a deep breathing aerial? We cannot be sure. Up tilt once again. Who knows? It's time to use that move. Nikita, too far. Okay. Uses C4. Deep breathing is back into play. 140 on both players now.
Yeah, it's very tense, very close. Oh, and those close quarter situations. I mean, oh my god, it's gonna.
What?
Quoi?
He died?
How?
How did he die?
How? I thought.
I think the Cypher sent back the balloon, got hit by the balloon and got stage spike, something like that, you know.
That was a crazy interaction.
Yeah. I was sure that Kepler died.
Yeah, I thought for sure he got spiked by the. Oh my god, by the balloon. Just like that, 88% already on the Wii Fit, and yeah, it was very even. But now it's a troublesome situation for aeschli. Although he's gonna get the stock and the deep breathing. Sorry.
Yeah.
So if he can find an opening, maybe he could rack up a few precious percents. As he does. Oh my god, it's even.
He's in the
back to even just like that.
And the Sun Salutation once again. He's got the deep breathing charge, so it's quite scary for
aeschli!
And goes out and gets the edge guard after such a long time. Playing patiently, Kepler took his time for everything except this last recovery.
Oh my god.
Got caught by the fair and just like that. As we said, he's a cheeser.
Yeah, no, but on that... No, on that point he was so clutch, you know, because...
Yes, of course.
It's very funny because they played like very carefully, you know, playing the projectile game and all. And on those last stock, you know, aeschli said, I'm going in. I'm going in. I got my deep breathing. I'm going in. And he just did. That worked.
Just won.
Yeah, that was very, very clutch by him. And yeah, because... with the, you know, at one point Kepler had a whole stock lead. There were 88% on aeschli already, and you know, against Snake you think, okay, it's just over because Snake is the character is so strong at just keeping his lead, you know, going for trades, walling you off. But yeah, very clutch by aeschli. So he's gonna send us to game 3, Arki.
Yes. Game 3 between those two. What are they gonna... Did you see the music? It was Small Battlefield and Kyoto, Japan. The music, just like Kepler still in character, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna
like
use those Japanese vibes to get the most of that trip to Japan, that year to Japan. I love Kepler's style at the moment. It's, the glasses, they send me off so much. So funny.
Okay, strange interaction, but classic snake aerial that does 20%.
Yeah, we're gonna trade a bit. It's the usual grenade game.
Smaller stage as well, to get a few more edge guard situation maybe for aeschli, or at the same time a bit more ledge trap situation for Kepler. So maybe that's why we chose that stage. For the moment, still even between those two, as we have seen in the last few matches. You know, first talk is just taking the temperature. You know, like I'm gonna play my projectiles. I'm gonna try to get that lead. I'm gonna try to get that first talk, but I'm gonna take my time to do it.
Yeah. But I kind of feel like aeschli, you know, he's really adapting to the way Kepler tries to wall him off with the projectiles, with the grenades especially. He's getting hit less and less, I feel like. And he finds more opportunities to go in. That could have been one, but Kepler cleverly going high here. He's gonna take no risk. But as we say, as I was saying, I mean, aeschli feels like he's more and more comfortable here in the matchup. It's been a while.
Yes.
They haven't played.
Maybe. Ooh, is it too?
Oh
it's
no!
Too low. It's too low. Yeah.
No.
That was the issue. I was seeing like he had dodged a bit far. So unfortunate SD from aeschli in a position that matters. So
yeah, that's so sad because you have to be. You know, every single interaction counts at that point. It's last game and all. And yeah, we were saying he looked much more focused, much more composed, and that SD might be a problem. But for the moment, he's trying to work. Oh my god.
Didn't break the cipher, or the cipher cancelled the hit. I'm not sure exactly, but
I think he broke it, but just a bit too high.
Yeah,
a bit too high, and
aeschli using all the projectiles against Kepler. Now needs to find a way to kill though. Kepler has been finding a few good percent, 67 already. Doesn't get to more than that, but backhand not killing at 160. That's strange. Yeah. But that's the snake matchup. You know, he's quite heavy, so.
Snake's so heavy and he's gonna leave that one off as well.
You have to be ready.
And now you have a snake problem because you're nearly at 100%. A stock deficit, 2 stock deficit. Kepler taking such a huge lead with that C4. Well played by the snake player. And now aeschli, he has to work super extra hard. We said he was clutch on the last game.
This might be his time. But oh no, he's dead. No, he's not dead. Oh, he's dead. I was like, he's going far.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah, finally gets hit by the fair. You know, we are not too far from a 0 to death with the breathing, so we cannot count aeschli out, but it's gonna be quite hard for him to come back in this position. For the moment, it's looking quite good though. Watch out, the upper once again does not get hit, so 31%, he's healed a little bit with the sun salutation.
It's looking super good, Arkivala. What is that clutch factor by aeschli?
Yeah.
I mean, he's never out of the game. That's incredible. So he has to take that stock now,
yeah, he needs
and
to kill.
If possible, without taking too many persons. That's not looking well at the moment. Those grenades racking up a lot of persons. 70 already on the Wi-Fi trainer. Oh,
the crouch.
Yeah, the low profile.
Just enough to get out of that F tilt. Could have been enough to kill.
Yeah.
Not exactly sure because, as we said, he's quite heavy, but manages to get the stock with the sun salutation, and just like that, it's a last stock game now.
Incredible. From a 2 stock deficit to a last stock situation. And yeah, he has a 90% deficit, but we saw in the previous game that
it does not matter.
Yeah, it does not matter to aeschli. It could mean nothing. And Kepler facing a lot of pressure. Oh my god! That could have been big. I thought he was going for the upper.
Yes, as well. I thought it was over for aeschli, but manages to survive that. Back at ledge now.
Yeah.
135. He needs to be extra careful on everything he does because. And he hit my kill just like that. Last hit of down air. He's gonna get it. Kepler, a bit scary for him in that last game, but manages to extend that huge lead into a win. Finally,
Yeah.
he converted that into a win.
Super scary indeed, and aeschli was being so clutch in that last game, but
Almost got it.
Yeah.
Almost got it.
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, he had a whole 2-stock deficit, and he brought it back. But yeah, Kepler, you know, he kept his cool and managed to find that last little down air to help him get the win.
Unfortunate situation because those two, of course, top Swiss players from quite some time. So we wanted to see them in the top 32 winner side. But